Hello, I'm Ollie and this is Criminolly, where I talk about crime, pulp, horror, that kind of thing. Today, none of that. Today I'm doing a review of the Amazon Fabric Folio cover for the Kindle Scribe. So I'm someone who tends to think of covers for devices as a necessary evil rather than an essential thing. I usually put a cover on my phone, but that's really to protect it. I generally prefer the look of phones and Kindles and other devices without a cover on. But you always worry, don't you, that if you don't put a cover on, you're gonna drop the device and break it. In fact, I think that buying a cover for your phone in particular somehow magically protects it. It means that you then never drop it, whereas if you don't buy a cover, you instantly drop it. Anyway, so covers I think of as a necessary evil. However, I think this cover makes a device which I already really liked even better. I think this cover enhances the Kindle the Kindle Scribe as a device. It's more than just protection. So I'll talk you through, kind of the construction of it and what it does, and then tell you why I think it's so good. So it's made from this kind of slightly rough feeling fabric, which feels like it's going to be really hard wearing. So it does feel like something that's going to, last a decent amount of time. So you'll see the cover has these two lines on it, and it folds up as you unwrap it, and I'll show you why in a moment. So if you just open it fully, it wakes up your book. You can see the book in there. So that's nice, not having to search around for the power button. That's definitely an advantage. Now, the thing that is wonderful about this cover that I've not really seen with many other covers is that the device, as you can see there's nothing holding the device into the cover. There's no clips or anything like that around it, which means it's incredibly easy to get the device out, because what is actually holding it here is magnets. So just as the front cover stays shut using magnets, which is what allows the Kindle to know when you've opened the cover and wake itself up, there are magnets holding the cover onto the Kindle. What that means is, unlike other covers where you have to kind of prise the device out, and if you do that many times, you'll end up deforming the cover a bit. With this one, you just pull it like that, and it comes off immediately. And equally, to put it back on again, you just put it on, and it's now stuck in place. And it's it's not like you could hold it like that and swing it around, but it does have a decently solid feel to it. So what I've found I sometimes do is I will leave it in the cover, but then when I want to read, I just pull it out like that, and it's very easy to use. So that has a definite benefit to me over the kind of covers I have on other devices, and I didn't realise when I bought this that it was going to be like that. It's also got a nice, very soft kind of interior to it. So as I say, the outside is quite rough feeling and feels like it will be hard wearing. The inside is very soft and feels like it's not going to scratch or damage the screen or anything like that. So the way the device sits in the cover is definitely a plus. The other thing that's great is you've got a little loop at the bottom here to hold your stylus. So one of my complaints in my review of the Scribe was, if I take that pen out and show you, so if you have the pen magnetically attached to the side of the Scribe, which you can do like that, it kind of gets in the way. So when you're holding it, you're always conscious of the pen being there. And I found that quite annoying. And equally, it ends up with you taking the pen off and putting it down and probably losing it. Whereas with the cover, you've got the little loop at the bottom. You just slip the pen in there, and it's always there. It's easy to get if you need it, but it's not in the way at all. And this stylus had never slipped out of here. It comes out very easily if you pull it. But it's never fallen out or anything like that. So it feels like they've got kind of the tolerances spot on. The other thing that's great about this case is the fact that folding mechanism means that you can fold it into like a little wedge to prop it up. So if I fold it around like that, over like that, and on there, and it again magnetically attaches to the back of the case. So what you've got is a little wedge that you can either use like that to prop it up on your lap, and this is the way I tend to read with the Scribe now, is with the case on, just on my lap, nicely propped up, and it gives a bit of an angle to it, which makes it much easier to read on. So that works very well. And you can, of course, also put it the other way like that and have it propped up like that. So if you want it like on a work surface, if you're reading while you're cooking or something like that, you can do it that way. And again, the magnets aren't like mega strong, but they're strong enough that it feels, pretty solid. It doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere, and I've certainly not had any instances of this kind of unfolding and the Kindle falling over. So another thing that just makes the Kindle that much easier to use. So I really do think this is a purchase I would recommend. It's not cheap. I think it was like 45 quid, which to me, when I bought it, felt like quite a lot. But I'm really glad I did get it, because I really do think it works brilliantly with the device. It feels like, the two things were designed at the same time, rather than the case being, an add-on that someone's thought about afterwards. They really complement each other very well. To the extent that I think it's a bit disappointing that Amazon didn't ship it with the case. Obviously, they're making money out of the case, so I kind of get it. But it would have been nice for the Kindle to come with the case, because I think it works so perfectly with it. So I hope you found that interesting. Let me know if you've got any questions about this cover. Let me know if you've got a Scribe and whether you're enjoying it. And as always, thanks very much for watching. Hope you're safe and well out there. Hope you're reading good stuff, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Cheerio.